Some sorrows are beyond anyone's reach. We can only walk through them alone, under the cold, silent snow. Sometimes in life, no one can hold our hand through the coldest days, except ourselves. There are days when we no longer have the strength to ask why. We simply walk through the sadness, as if it were an inevitable part of life. In the end, everyone must learn to endure alone. Amid the coldest winters, we realize no one can save us but ourselves. Loneliness no longer feels frightening. It becomes the silent companion through the longest nights. Once, we wished someone would come and hold our hand through the bitter days. But in time, we understand there are paths that can only be walked alone, in silence, with all the courage we have left. There are pains that do not need to be named, only quietly endured. Because sadness, like winter snow, will melt on its own, without needing reminders or comfort. Dear God, if you can see me, please grant me a small light to guide me through this darkness. Sometimes, I don't need miracles, just the quiet assurance that I'm not truly alone. Each lonely step across the winter fields is a silent affirmation. I am stronger than I ever believed. And I am brave enough to love myself, even in solitude. Some sorrows are meant to be kept within, like a beautiful, silent note. No one needs to understand everything. It's enough that we know how hard we have tried. We grow up in the winters of life, not to forget sadness, but to live with it, to smile at it, and to keep walking forward as if nothing could ever truly break us. Dear Lord, please be there, even just for a fleeting moment, so that when I am most weary, I may feel the quiet love watching over me from afar. In the end, loving ourselves is the hardest lesson. It means letting go of reaching for another hand, letting go of old regrets, and learning to hold our own heart ever so gently. Loneliness teaches us to cherish every moment of peace, to be grateful for the days without tears, for the evenings without heavy hearts, and to remember, sadness is only a small part of life's vastness. No one will walk beside us forever. But that's okay. Every footprint across the snowy path is proof that we have lived, loved, grieved, and still, with quiet strength, moved forward. No one can walk with us forever, but we can learn to keep going, with a heart that knows how to warm itself in the coldest winters. Sometimes, loneliness isn't the end, but the beginning of a journey that makes us stronger. If you're also learning to walk through sorrow on your own, take your time. This snowy mountain is wide enough for all the hearts that are learning to grow. Thank you for quietly walking with me through this winter. I'll see you again, on a day when the snow melts and the sun returns.